happening a little bit south, like 100 and something miles in Milwaukee. The Brewers clinching the division, blockbuster NBA trade with the Bucks, and that's why we bring in our guy Darius Butler. Listen, I don't know the NBA like you do, but I heard all summer Dame going to be traded to the Heat. What happened?
Man, fans are upset down here right now. Our hearts are broken. I thought it was Miami or nothing. That's what Dame told us. The Heat couldn't get it done. We didn't get it done. I think we were on Durant short list. We were on Bradley Beal's short list at one point. We were on Donovan Mitchell. We didn't get any of them done. But we know Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, we're going to roll out a championship contending team with Jimmy Butler every year, Bam as well. So we'll be all right. But right now, Messi's not playing.
Oh, no.
Our Dolphins are rolling, though. It's football season,
say,
so that's all
your
that matters
Dolphins
right
just
now.
put up
70.
You can't have Messi and a 70-point Dolphin team. You just can't. You can't. The universe will not allow it. The Dolphins, one of your favorite teams, they're killing it. So many total yards of offense, like 1,600s. I don't know what that really means in perspective. So let's, Mike McDaniel doing his thing. Now, Sean McDermott, he's the DC for this Bills squad. Big game, division game. What does he have to do, and how can he stop this team?
I mean, obviously, Dolphins undefeated right now, sitting on top of the AFC East. But, that Patriots game, I felt like the Patriots made them kind of go the long, hard way. They're also dominant on the ground right now with Mostert and I-Chan, not I-Chain. Got that update a couple of days ago to say his name correctly. But, we got it going both ways, in the air, on the ground. What the Bills got to do is just try to make them go the long, hard way. The Patriots did almost like a 3-safety shell to kind of eliminate Tyreek Hill from having the big plays. We'll get Jalen Waddle back after putting 70 points up on the board. So it's going to be tough. It's easier said than done for sure. But the Bills, after that first week, obviously it was lackluster against the Jets. But since then, they've been on point. They've been rolling. Actually, 3-point favorites at home against the red-hot Dolphins right now. So I was kind of surprised by that.
Well, I mean, because Josh Allen, that week one was miserable, and the sky was fun, but then they kind of turned it around, right? So Josh Allen, they're looking okay. Anything that this Dolphins defense needs to do specifically in trying to stifle them?
Well, you got to slow down Stephon Diggs. And, they got a running game going, too. Surprisingly, running game. Cook had a good game last week on the ground. And if the Bills can do that, if Josh Allen can be in play action under the center and actually hand the ball off and not be the team's leading rusher as well, that makes it much tougher for the defense. But Xavier Howard, I expect to see him matched up on Stephon Diggs a bunch. Gabe Davis, he's healthy. He's making big plays as well this year. So they got weapons all around on offense, but it starts with the top dog, and that's Stephon Diggs. And we got a top dog as well with Xavier Howard. So I'm looking forward to seeing that matchup. And that's what the Dolphins, I think, will have to do. Slow Stephon Diggs down first. I think we got a decent chance of getting a win. Another win. Another one. Let's talk about your Super Bowl pick. It's the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar, they looked impressive. Then they struggled against the Colts. They're taking on what is the number one defense in the league in Cleveland, which is crazy. Myles Garrett, Gronk's pick for Defensive Player of the Year. What do they need to adjust from last week to beat this team? I mean, they're banged up, and they were my pick coming into the year, but they are banged up offensively, defensively. So a lot of, some of the weapons that we expected Lamar to have coming into the year, Odell's banged up, Bateman's banged up now, defensively, offensive line. So they got to get healthy more than anything. But I think Lamar is playing good football. Colts, I know they're playing a tough Browns defense, the best defense in the league right now, but that Colts defense aren't any slouches either. They play their tails off and balling all year long. But Lamar just got to, keep that offense going, keep the pass game going, opening up down the field. But it's hard to do that when all those guys I mentioned are banged up. But that's what you're going to need to do against this Browns defense, because Deshaun Watson's playing some football as well without Nick Chubb in the backfield for the rest of the year.
Let's talk about, stay in the AFC, and this Jets thing, like the wheels came off right away. I just mentioned that Bills-Jets game to kick it off. Obviously, Aaron goes down. They've got him, Zach Wilson. Now we're hearing that defense is like, we're good. Go do something. When it comes to Zach Wilson, the Jets should...
I mean, you look at the options, you always look at your quarterback and then you look at, hey, what else could we do? Who else is available? Who else can play right now? And the options are not great outside of that building. You drafted Zach Wilson 2 overall. He does have some ability. As coaches and the talent around him, you got to get more out of him. And that's tough because it's on Zach, too. It's on him to know the coverages, to get the ball out, to have confidence. and frankly, just to not stink when you have a defense like that. And up to this point, he stunk. So Nathaniel Hackett, the quarterback's coach, and obviously Zach Wilson, more importantly, he's got to fix it and turn it around sooner than later.
All right, we got a big one tonight. Lions, Packers. Who you got?
Go with the Lions. As Foxy would say, the brand new Lions. I'm going with the Lions. They're physical up front. I love what Jared Goff is doing at quarterback. I love what they're doing on defense as well. They're a tough team. The Packers team, I like them a lot too. I like Jordan Love. He's wise beyond his years. You can tell that time that he spent behind Aaron Rodgers served him well. Matt LaFleur is doing a great job with him. And their defense is playing well. Hopefully they get some guys back playing tonight. But I'm going with the Lions in a close one.
We love it. Eric wants to shout out your hat. He loves it. Deion's going to get a win against USC?
Ooh, it's going to be tough. Travis Hunter plays. If he plays,
all right,
I like him to make it close. But if not, I think Caleb will edge him out.
Check out Darius Butler on the Man to Man podcast and win a parlay with him, which he seemingly does every week over at FanDuel Sportsbook. Check him out on ESPN's NFL Matchup. We love you. Talk to you next week. Hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest Up and Adams content right on YouTube.